What is SD72 Teams? You'll see this icon on the bottom of your screen in your taskbar, or quite possibly on a shortcut on your desktop. When you click on it, it opens up Teams. Now I have a number of them here. However, you will probably just have a couple of them. One of them definitely will be your SD72 staff one, and the other one might possibly be the departmental resources. Clicking on the staff one will open up this particular team. And in this team, there's a number of channels in there. I might have a few more than yours. And these kind of reflect the folders that are in the shared drives. The one that'll be used most of the time is the general one. This is the channel that your admin will communicate through to you, and this will be the one that all staff will use for communication purposes. Questions can be asked here, links can be uploaded, files can be attached. This is a place where people can have conversations around one specific content. Teams also allows you to store files. By clicking on the Files tab up top, this opens up the repository where all the files within this specific channel is stored. You can create folders within here. You can even create nested folders so that it keeps it nicely organized. These can be PDFs, they can be Word docs, pictures, files, PPT files, PowerPoint files, even EXE files. Different channels within the teams have different purposes. So as you can see on ours, we have very specific ones that are for our school. We have a Flex channels, which allows us to store our specific files pertaining to Flex within this channel. However, some of these channels might not be relevant to you, so then you can actually hide them. And what you do is you click on the three dots called ellipses beside and click on the hide button. This does not delete, it just makes it invisible to you so that on the bottom of your list now, it displays that you have one hidden channel. If you are now a member of a committee that where you need to have access to these files and the communication, you can click on the show button, which will then reinsert you into that communication process. Within the channels, there are conversations. Each grouping of typing that's occurring in here, a new conversation is started. In order to keep conversations organized, instead of starting new conversations, click on the reply button to reply to that specific question or to add to the conversation itself. If you are starting a new conversation because none of the posts that have already been added are relevant, you can scroll down at the very bottom of your screen and start typing. Mention someone, and what this does, it will send them a notification notifying them specifically about this post itself. Typing in 2 or 3 letters will bring up a list of suggested names of all the people within the SD72 organization. If you want to private chat someone so that nobody sees it other than you, click on the icon in the top left, and you can click on the edit button on the far top right there and start a whole new conversation, or continue chats for those people who are already on your list. You can private chat students, fellow teachers, administrators, anybody that is within our SD72 contact list. The activity feed is kind of an important place because it gives you a heads up of anything that has occurred in any of your channels at any particular time. This could be an @mention, this could be that a file's been added, it could be that you have received a private chat. You know that you have an activity or something going on in there because you will see a little red dot with a number beside it according to however many new activities you have. This will also show up in the bottom of your taskbar if you leave your teams open.